All right, so we still don't have the engine, so we're just trying to keep ourselves busy. So right now we're gonna be painting up the chassis, like the underneath of it, making sure that everything's solid, rust free. We'll also probably start doing some wiring or finishing it, like zip tying it up, mounting it, getting the ECU mounted. But I just noticed something, so I'm gonna show you guys this. So, who did this? Let me see if I can get the camera in there. Who did this? You see that bolt? That motherfucker about to come out. That bolt for the upper controller is about to come out. I wonder, how does it look on the other side? This side, it's this bolt instead. This one's not tightened in all the way. I don't know if we can see this from the camera, but yeah, it's good stuff. Hey, a good thing we're going over this car.
Yeah, I know. Oh,
all right, so back to what I was doing. I'm taking the rear bumper off as well as the exhaust. So
just gonna mess this up, make sure we don't get any of the undercoating on the suspension components. All right, that looks good. Is it cutting anything? Just a little crispy, not rust welded.
replacing the discs, right? Alright guys, so I'm going to be doing the wire tuck for the left side currently of the engine bay. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be cutting these wires, running it through a small hole in the firewall, and then I'm going to be extending the wires so that they reach the headlights and whatever else the wire needs to go. By blowing on it?
What?
By blowing on it?
I'm fucking chewing it. Gosh darn it.
Hold on a second.
60 horsepower super killer?
Yeah, can we just put a livery that says it's a super killer just to piss off all the fucking 12-year-old fanboys or something? We're still thinking of what livery to do. But
You're doing the livery? Edge already.
I guess, yeah.
Yingling?
Yingling livery?
Yeah, bro.
Hey, why is it fucking shrinking as I'm going? Is my fucking fingers that hot? I'm that hot, guys. I'm sorry, I'm Mr. Studio Girl. Yo, we got the VTech soldering station over here. Oh yeah, VTech soldering station for the wire tuck. Still pretty glossy and nice looking, but we want more. Isn't that right?
My God. It smells like buns. Oh my God, I'm fucking inhaling that shit.
explode, bro.
Which one?
The one that you just picked up, that shit's probably about to explode.
Oh, fuck, it did.
Out the bottom. Careful. It's out the bottom. All right, so what we're doing over here is we're basically extending the wire by 2 feet that we cut to get through the firewall to that little hole. So now we're extending it that we can run around here under the fender and then go up that hole so that we don't have any ugly wires in our engine bay. Look at that. Professional connection.
So yeah, like I mentioned in the previous video, you want the mechanical connection to be as tight as the soldered one. So if I'm pulling on it right now, it's not coming apart.
Huh, we might have to redo mine then. I'm joking, it'll be fine. Let's see this. Let's see this quick shot. Oh, so that's how you do it. You put your solder underneath it?
That's how you're supposed to. You're supposed to let the solder flow to the gun. Because the solder will always flow to the gun. I also forgot the heat shrink, so.
Ah, no heat
You
shrink.
gotta be distracted with the camera.
Uh-oh. Imagine fucking wet setting and polishing an engine bay.
Imagine.
Alright, how do we run this? Because we gotta... Probably be cleaner if we put it in through here, right? I'm surprised I haven't broken those bolts yet.
I don't know how.
What are they even for?
I stepped on one in the car. Those are the blinkers, I think.
Did it fucking shatter the one you step on?
Yeah, I vacuumed it.
Nice. No more bulb. It's gonna be like the fucking Mustang where we don't have blinkers.
Don't be a dick and fucking cut your goddamn zip ties straight and not at an angle. Alright, so this is locked now.
Is it? Why is it locked?
I don't know.
There we go. Now we know the locks work in the car.
This one works, that one wasn't working.
Huh?
Anyways.
Don't tell the viewers that.
Anyways, pull the door panels off. I had a fucking hissy fit doing it. So, pull them over here, scuffed it up, and gave it a nice coat of black paint. So this is the passenger side door. It's gonna look pretty good. I mean, we painted the rest of the interior pieces black, so gotta match this. And then probably deciding to do a red vinyl paint on this. Not VTEC red, but something, you know, to match the headliner and the seats. So we'll see how that goes. I'm gonna let this dry, and then I'm gonna paint the other end.
All right, guys, so now we're working on the door cards over here. I think Amon has already showed you how he was painting the door cards black, but we're gonna be wrapping the top half of it red, the same color that we used the headliner. And right now we're just doing some little test fitting on how we're gonna attack the situation, but
Where there's tape, it doesn't go in.
yeah, we'll figure something out, ain't that right?
Yeah. I'm just gonna separate it and make a big gap, and then it's gonna look ugly, but it's okay because then this is gonna cover the gap.
Okay, well there you go.
Making gap right now.
I'm not sure if I showed you guys yet, but the wire tuck harness is done. It's gonna go up here. We're gonna mount it with some sort of fastener through here, up here. The car is gonna be probably kind of low, so we don't want it on this side of the frame rail. We want it to be more here, as high as we can get, but low enough that the fender still clears it. So yeah, goes all the way through. Everything's nicely soldered and put together with heat shrink. So yeah, same thing with the other side. Having a couple issues with the traction bars, but we'll do some fine tweaking with that another time. Currently, what I'm going to be hitting is the shifter mount. So what I have to do is I need to flatten this whole thing. So I need to cut this out, and then I'm going to see if I can cut these out or not. We'll see. Maybe the mounting system is actually kind of smart, and they included this into the design, but they didn't. Then I'm going to have to just smoothen this whole thing out, and yeah. Put you guys on time lapse real quick for this.
So, door panel is finished. It's all tucked over here, glued in. It will definitely stay in there. This has cut out, glued from the back. Same thing for the stupid door seat belt. Only part that doesn't look too nice is over here because there's just no way of getting it to bend over. But the thing is, this is going to be pressed against the car anyway, so you won't be able to see this unless you really look for it. So going around to the back side. This is just glued on there. It'd be nice to staple, but then you couldn't put this back in because this just slides onto the door itself. And it's all glued. This is the way that I open up the door handle. You just cut it into a diamond and then tape them all down. And yeah, so this door panel's finished. Off camera, finished this one as well. Alex is just trying to find the holes for this. I guess he already found the holes for the weather stripping for the window. And yeah. Yeah, so we have the interior mocked up somewhat. Shifter is in. Big ass fucking billet aluminum. Quick release steering wheel. No, it won't quick release right now, but I have to be sitting there. Seats are in, carpet's in, not fully bolted down because we still might need to access the wiring back here. ECU's mounted, the fuse panel's mounted. Didn't feel like putting that on too much on camera just because it's not very interesting, nor is it informative. It's just screwing things to the firewall and stuff. So, yeah. Interior's looking really good. Matches with a headliner. There's just, little accents of red here and there. So, accents of red here. You're going to have the door panels here or just the door cards themselves. The panels are going to be black. Going to have to put another coat of paint because I did get glue everywhere, but this is the only way to do it. If I were to put frog tape in here, then it covers this too much, and then I couldn't shove the fabric in there, so I just had to sand it. So this is, you have to get sanded down, then dismasked off, spray another coat over here, cover it up, and these can go back in. So they look pretty sweet. Matches the color scheme of the car. All right, that'll be all for this video.